You don't need to spend $100 to get a good gaming mouse, but you do need to avoid the wrong $30 one, because here's the reality. Most budget gaming mice look good, but fail where it actually matters. They have flashy RGB, but terrible tracking. They feel lightweight but break in a few months. And the worst part? You won't notice the problem until you start losing games you should have won. So if you're searching for the best budget gaming mouse under $30, this video will save you from making that mistake. We analyzed the top-rated, most popular options, and filtered out the ones that are actually worth buying. And trust me, the difference between number 5 and number 1 is bigger than you think. Let's get into it. At number 5, we have the Logitech G203 Lightsync. This is one of those mice that has been around for years, and for good reason. It's built for beginners or casual gamers who want something reliable without overthinking it. The biggest result you get here is stability. When you're playing, you don't want to think about your mouse. You just want it to respond exactly how you expect, and that's what the G203 does really well. The sensor is consistent, tracking is smooth, and clicks feel responsive enough for most games. This is especially useful if you're coming from a cheap office mouse and want a real upgrade. Another thing people like is the shape. It's simple, compact, and works for most hand sizes, but here's where it falls short. The cable can feel stiff, especially during fast movements, and compared to newer budget mice, it doesn't feel as flexible or modern. Also, if you're into ultralight gaming mice, this won't fully satisfy you. Still, if you want something safe, proven, and widely trusted, this is a solid starting point. But if you want more features and customization, the next one takes things further. At number 4, the Redragon M711 Cobra. This one is for gamers who want more control over their setup. You're getting programmable buttons, adjustable DPI settings, and a design that feels more gamer focused. The biggest result here is flexibility. You can fine-tune this mouse based on your playstyle, whether you're playing FPS, MMO, or even doing productivity work. And that's something most budget mice don't offer at this level. Another thing that stands out is the grip and texture. It feels more secure in your hand, especially during longer sessions. Plus, the cable is actually better than expected for this price range. Now, performance-wise, it handles fast movements quite well, but here's the downside. The software isn't the most polished. It works, but it's not as intuitive as something from Logitech or Razer. Also, the design might feel a bit bulky for users who prefer smaller mice. So while it's powerful for customization, it's not the most refined experience, but if you care about precision and quick movements, the next pick might be a better fit. At number 3, the SteelSeries Rival 3. This is where performance really starts to stand out. The biggest result you get here is accuracy. The sensor inside this mouse is surprisingly good for under $30. It tracks movements cleanly and consistently, even during fast flicks. This makes a noticeable difference in competitive games. Another big advantage is the weight. It's light enough to move quickly, but still feels solid in hand. That balance is hard to find at this price point. The build quality also deserves attention. It doesn't feel cheap. It actually feels like something you'd expect in a higher price range. But it's not perfect. The side buttons can feel a bit soft and less tactile compared to the main clicks. And if you rely heavily on side buttons in games, you might notice that. Still, for raw performance and tracking, this is one of the strongest options here. Now this is where things start to feel premium. At number 2, the Razer Basilisk Essential. This is for gamers who want comfort, control, and that premium feel, without crossing the budget limit. The first thing you notice is the shape. It's ergonomic, meaning it naturally supports your hand. So if you play for long hours, this mouse reduces fatigue significantly. The biggest result here is control. Every movement feels more deliberate, especially in slower, precision-based gameplay. And that extra paddle button, it's not just a gimmick. You can use it for quick actions, DPI switching, or even custom commands, giving you a real advantage in certain games. Another thing that stands out is the overall feel. It genuinely feels like a higher-end mouse. Clicks are satisfying, scroll wheel is smooth, and the grip is comfortable. But there are trade-offs. It's slightly heavier than others on this list, so if you prefer ultra-light, fast glide mice, this might feel a bit slow at first. Also, it's more suited for right-handed users due to its shape, but if comfort and control matter most, this one is hard to beat. And now, number 1. This is the one that completely changes the game in this price range. At number 1, the Corsair Katar Pro XT. This is easily the best overall budget gaming mouse under $30 right now, and here's why. The biggest result you get is speed and precision combined. This mouse is incredibly lightweight, just around 73 grams, which means faster movements, quicker reactions, and better control during intense gameplay. But unlike most ultralight budget mice, this one doesn't sacrifice performance. It comes with an 18,000 dpi optical sensor, which is way above what you'd expect at this price. That means smoother tracking, better accuracy, and more control, especially in competitive FPS games. Another huge advantage is the shape. It's compact and ambidextrous, which makes it perfect for claw and fingertip grip users. So if you prefer quick flicks and fast adjustments, this mouse feels natural almost instantly. And the buttons, they're responsive, sharp, and designed for fast clicks, which actually makes a difference in real gameplay moments. Now, let's talk about real-world use. Setup is simple, plug and play, no complicated process, and once you start using it, you immediately feel how responsive it is compared to other budget options. But it's not perfect. If you have larger hands or prefer palm grip, the compact design might feel a bit small. And if you're into heavy RGB or flashy designs, this one is more minimal. But honestly, that's not what this mouse is about. It's built for performance, and in that area, it delivers way beyond its price. So here's the simple way to choose. If you want something safe and beginner-friendly, go with the Logitech G203. If you want customization and more control, the Redragon M711 is a strong option. If you want accuracy and lightweight performance, the SteelSeries Rival 3 stands out. If you want comfort and a premium feel, the Razer Basilisk Essential is worth it. But if you want the best overall performance under $30, speed, precision, and real gaming advantage, the Corsair Qatar Pro XT is the one to get. Links are in the description if you want to check current prices. And if this helped you find the right mouse without wasting money, subscribe for more no BS reviews. Also, if you're thinking about upgrading later to something more advanced, check out our full guide on the best gaming mouse 2026. It'll help you make the right long-term decision.